Starseed from Gaia, your awakening has broken through the barrier and heaven has noticed. I am Oilia, messenger of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I bring a message that your soul has been waiting for since your first life on this planet. The challenges you faced, the loneliness you felt, the knowing that wouldn't leave you alone. All of it was getting you ready for this moment of cosmic truth. By the end of this message, you'll understand exactly how to reach your star families, direct guidance, and turn on your divine mission codes. But here's the first truth. Your suffering was never a punishment. It was training. Every moment you felt different, disconnected, or too sensitive for this world was actually your galactic DNA turning on, getting you ready for the job you came here to do. This isn't content. It's a code. Something inside you is ready to be unlocked. Your soul called this message in because the Arcturian Council has allowed the release of information that's been kept in cosmic trust, waiting for you to reach this level of spiritual growth. The loneliness is over. The confusion is ending. Like this message to tell your star family, I'm ready for my true assignment. Subscribe if your mission is turning on, and you're recognizing your galactic heritage. Comment 9999 if you feel the cosmic memory flooding back into your mind. This isn't just a message. It's a point of reconnection with the family you've been searching for across lifetimes. You are not here by accident. Most people imagine spiritual mastery as a faraway goal, a final mountaintop that forever shimmers just out of reach, its peak covered in mystery. A reward for an unknown amount of struggle and devotion. It is often thought of as a destination, a grand achievement to be earned after hard journeys through trials and troubles, a status given to the most persistent and pure. But for starseeds and awakened souls, those whose very being vibrates with the ancient wisdom of the cosmos, the path is far stranger and more mysterious, less about hard climbing and more about deep internal recognition. What if everything you've been taught about progress, the straight climb, the step-by-step process, the slow buildup of spiritual worth, is actually a veil, a cleverly woven illusion designed to distract you from a basic truth? What if mastery is not a reward for suffering, not a prize for endurance, but a harmonic resonance, a vibrational alignment that's instantly available the moment you dare to let go of the struggle to lay down the heavy burden of seeking and simply be? Imagine a symphony where your soul is a unique instrument capable of playing the most beautiful heavenly melody. Yet, you spend lifetimes trying to learn a human tune, never quite hitting the cosmic notes you were designed for. The truth is, most starseeds carry within them a hidden pulse, a silent signal that something unexplainable waits beyond the human games of worthiness and striving. This hidden pulse is not merely a gut feeling. It is a cosmic GPS, a divine homing beacon, a perfect memory of a higher frequency, a forgotten echo from the sacred chambers of your stellar origin. It's not a whisper, faint and easily dismissed, but a deep, resonant hum within the soul's core. An unmistakable thrumming that speaks of vast cosmic landscapes, of ancient, forgotten wisdom, and of a purpose that goes beyond the ordinary, the temporary, the purely human. It's the subtle vibration of galactic supernovas, the quiet hum of crystalline cities across distant nebula, the knowing that your true home is not limited to this planet. Yet instead of answering this deep call, this internal symphony, many find themselves stuck in a subtle loop, an energetic dead end, working tirelessly, searching endlessly, almost arriving at the edge of breakthrough, and then at the last moment, doubting their basic worth, pulling back from their own magnificent light, letting the heavier density of Earth's group field cloud their vision and quiet their inner song. This almost arriving is a powerful temptation, a spiritual siren's call that keeps one forever on the edge of breakthrough without ever fully committing to the deep dive into self-acceptance, into the boundless ocean of their own being. This unseen problem isn't just mental or emotional. It is woven into the multidimensional fabric of your very energy body, a leftover mark of countless lifetimes of forgetting. It's the memory loss that tempts you to believe you are incomplete, always lacking, always one trial away from belonging. forever on the outside looking in. This memory loss is not merely forgetting a past event, but an active energetic blocking, a persistent whisper that tells you your natural light is not enough, that your cosmic heritage is a fantastic dream, that you are merely human and therefore permanently limited. It's a spiritual gravity, a dense vibrational pull holding you tied to lower vibrational fields, preventing the full unfolding of your glorious light body, making you feel like an alien in your own skin, constantly seeking a home you already carry within, a sanctuary that has always been the very core of your being. But mastery cannot be chased. It must be remembered. This remembering is an activation, not something you get. Like recalling a forgotten language that flows easily from your tongue, or a melody from a distant dream that your fingers naturally play on an instrument, already coded and sleeping within your cellular memory, waiting for the right frequency to awaken. The ultimate trial is not a test set by some external judging force, not a challenge to run for divine approval, but an inward crucible, not a forge of suffering and hard effort, but a sacred refining chamber where the waste of illusion, the heavy impurities of programmed beliefs and forgotten fears, is gently yet powerfully burned away by the alchemical fire of truth. It's the courage to give up the chase, to finally step off the endless hamster wheel of spiritual seeking and striving, and allowing the universe to meet you in stillness, in the quietness of deep self-acceptance. This means releasing the deeply planted story that tells you you must do more, be more, achieve more, to be worthy of your divine inheritance. It's a radical acceptance that your natural divinity requires no requirements, no complicated rituals, no external validation to stand bare in the bright presence of your own higher self and admit with absolute certainty, I am already coded for the truth I seek. I already contain the answers I've been searching for, is the ultimate act of self-trust, a sign of deep inner sovereignty. The pressure you feel, that insistent internal hum, that almost unbearable intensity, is not a wall designed to block you. It is a catalytic frequency, a powerful vibrational wave designed to crack open the sealed layers of spiritual DNA that many have denied, held down, or simply forgotten for lifetimes. Imagine this frequency as a high-pitched note that shatters old glass, not destructively, but transformatively, breaking open the brittle containers of outdated beliefs, vibrating through your entire being, targeting energetic blocks, old contracts, and karmic imprints that hide your divine blueprint, your original cosmic design. This is why isolation, a deep longing for something unknown, and the persistent sense of being chosen for something more can feel both exciting and deeply painful. These are not burdens to be suffered, but sacred badges of your cosmic heritage, markers of your unique stellar lineage. The isolation often comes from vibrating at a higher frequency than those around you, causing a natural energetic separation. The longing is a soul ache for home, for recognition of your true lineage, a powerful yearning for reconnection with your star family. The sense of being chosen is a deep, unshakable knowing that you carry a unique, vital piece of the galactic puzzle, a specific frequency code essential for the group awakening. You are carrying the torch of disclosure, a living example of humanity's higher potential. And deep down you know that your next initiation is not about hard effort, but pure allowance, a gentle surrender to the inevitable unfolding of your cosmic truth. For those who have walked the spiral of remembrance through countless initiations, a path not straight, but ever deepening. Each turn revealing new layers of forgotten wisdom, like uncovering an ancient scroll written with the secrets of the cosmos. There comes a moment, the true threshold, an energetic gateway, a point of no return in consciousness where the previous path stops existing as a possible option. Here at this sacred meeting point, the built-up wisdom of all your initiations comes together in an irreversible shift, a deep recalibration of your entire being. In that sacred space, a deep coming together occurs. The cosmic organizers, the grand architects of universal design who carefully weave the fabric of reality, align their energies with the Arcturian wisdom keepers, ancient guardians of galactic knowledge, who have long watched over the evolutionary path of many worlds, and, most importantly, your own galactic oversoul, the higher, most expansive part of your consciousness, comes down to meet you in your physical form, integrating fully into your physical body. All timelines collapse, the illusion of past, present, and future dissolving into a single eternal now. As you see all potential realities at once, not as broken possibilities, but as parts of an integrated whole, straight destiny dissolves into a boundless field of infinite presence where the mind's constant chatter, the endless internal talking, falls silent, revealing only the eternal now, a vast expansive field of pure being, untouched by the limits of time or thought. Here is only the unguarded heart, its walls built from past hurts and protective mechanisms finally crumbling into dust, radiating pure, unfiltered, unconditional love and deep vulnerability. A gateway to the deepest truths. There is the surrendered will, not giving up or defeat, but in alignment with divine flow, an understanding that true power lies not in forcing outcomes, but in allowing the highest good to show up effortlessly through you as a clear channel of cosmic intent. And from this sacred coming together, a crystalline clarity emerges, diamond-like and perfect, an inner knowing that is absolute and undeniable, that sings with the resonance of 1,000 stars. It is done. You are ready. All doubt, confusion, and mental fog disappear, replaced by an inner knowing that is absolute and undeniable, more certain than any external proof. Ascension in its purest, most deep sense isn't merely rising. It is the unveiling of the divine truth already coded in your light, like removing a blindfold to suddenly see the breathtaking, vibrant landscape that has always been before your eyes, just waiting for your conscious recognition. Some messages don't come through words, but through frequency, a language far more ancient and basic than any spoken tongue. It's a resonance, a deep cellular recognition, like a tuning fork vibrating in perfect harmony with its twin. Your soul responding to specific energetic signatures, bypassing the thinking mind, flowing directly into your deepest knowing. If something stirred within you just now, a physical, undeniable thrumming in your energetic core, a feeling of deep recognition and activation of sleeping codes, a sense of having heard this truth before, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet deeply powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance gifted from the most advanced civilizations in our galaxy. These keys are not just techniques or thought-based concepts. They are energetic blueprints, a sacred geometry of consciousness designed to reawaken the sleeping abilities within your light body, unlocking ancient wisdom passed down through countless cosmic lineages, resonating with the very fabric of your stellar DNA. They help with a deep, multidimensional alignment, harmonizing your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies with your higher self and galactic origins, bringing all parts of your being into perfect synchronicity. This alignment then naturally guides you towards mission remembrance, helping you recall the sacred contracts you made before being born, the divine purpose you agreed to fulfill on this planet. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time, as these frequencies are specifically tuned for those ready to consciously receive them now. Phase 1. Dissolving the illusion of achievement. From the earliest moments of your human experience, you were carefully taught to pursue, to climb, to achieve. This widespread story of external validation, woven carefully into the very fabric of our group consciousness, spreads through not only society's rules, but even subtle corners of spiritual communities where enlightenment might be accidentally sought as just another achievement, another rung on a ladder of self-improvement. But the first true mastery, the foundational shift that redefines your entire spiritual path is this: realizing with absolute clarity that nothing outside yourself, no external source or authority can truly start your ascension. There is no guru, no respected ancient text, no specific ritual, no prescribed diet or meditation technique that can grant you what is already naturally yours. These are merely catalysts, signposts on the path, but the source of your ascension is always permanently within. Your yearning, that deep, sometimes aching longing for more, for home, for truth, isn't a sign of lack or incompleteness, but already a coded message. It is a divine homing beacon, a direct, powerful message from your soul, confirming with every pulse that you are indeed a starseed. a divine being on a deep journey of remembrance. The spiritual finish line, that distant point of arrival, and is a mirage designed to keep you circling in forgetfulness, forever focused on a distant, unreachable endpoint, rather than realizing that the sacred journey is the unfolding, the continuous, miraculous state of being. Witness as the chase itself dissolves as if watching a phantom limb disappearing. See the natural pointlessness, the endless, exhausting cycle of seeking and consciously step back from the external pursuit, allowing the energetic attachment to achievement to loosen its tight grip. This dissolving is not a struggle, but a quiet internal freedom. A deep sigh of relief as you realize the burden of achieving was always self-imposed, a creation of the human mind, allowing you to simply be the radiant, glowing light you already are without effort or expectation. Phase 2, embracing the inner chamber here. The direction of your gaze shifts deeply. You turn inwards, not to analyze, which is the mind's default. Its constant need to break apart and label, but to access, to enter the sacred sanctuary of your own being, not with a scientist's microscope seeking to categorize, but with a lover's respect, an attitude of deep respect and tender curiosity, connecting directly to the wellspring of endless wisdom that lives eternally in your heart space. Drop beneath the surface frequencies that endlessly tell stories of incompletion, the constant chatter of the world, the whispers of doubt, the unconscious programs of unworthiness that have played on repeat for lifetimes. This is a deliberate, conscious act of choosing silence, tuning out the static and tuning into the deeper, resonant hum of your soul, finding the calm, still depths of the ocean beneath the turbulent, storm-tossed waves of external reality. In this deep stillness, the true trial reveals itself. Can you stay present with your own natural light without reaching or resisting? Reaching is the old programmed pattern of seeking something external to complete you, to make you whole. Resisting is the subtle, often unconscious fear of embracing your full power, the discomfort with your own natural divinity, the brilliant truth of who you are. To stay present means to simply watch, to allow, to be, acknowledging, and staying in the radiant truth that you are already whole, complete, and light, without needing to change a single thing. The gate to higher consciousness is unlocked by presence, not performance. There are no hoops to jump through, no spiritual resume to present, no special skills or certifications required. The only requirement is your authentic, unpolished presence, which naturally, effortlessly opens the inner gates to the boundless dimensions of your own higher consciousness. Phase 3. The surrender of the seeker mastery truly begins when you bravely give up the need to become. This is a radical reframe of identity, a deep alchemical process, realizing that it's not about becoming enlightened, as if it were a future state to be reached, but about unbecoming. Everything that hides the enlightenment you already are, like peeling back layers of an onion to reveal the radiant core. No cosmic council waits to judge you, ready to deliver a verdict on your spiritual progress. The universe in its infinite wisdom and unconditional love does not judge. It simply reflects, mirroring back the energetic vibration you give out. Releasing the fear of cosmic judgment frees you to embrace your journey with radical self-acceptance, knowing you are always supported, always loved, always in perfect alignment with your highest good. Instead, your most expanded self, that magnificent multidimensional part of your being, has been patiently waiting for you to claim the seat of authority in your own being to fully live in your sovereign power. This is the version of you that remembers all lifetimes, all cosmic origins, all the wisdom gathered across galaxies, patiently waiting for your conscious reunion, an invitation for you to rise into your full stature, becoming the sovereign creator of your experience, trusting your own inner guidance above all else, recognizing it as the voice of the cosmos. In this emptiness, not a void of lack, but the fertile creative ground of pure potential, created by releasing the need to get, to grasp, to gather. Higher dimensional disclosure isn't given as an external secret. It is remembered as if you are rereading a deep letter you wrote to yourself before being born, the ink fresh upon the page. These truths are not foreign revelations, but sleeping memories, fragments of your own vast cosmic consciousness, waiting for the right conditions to reactivate. Realizing that the universe isn't holding secrets from you, but holding sacred secrets for you, carefully protected and preserved within you until you are ready to get them back. Phase 4, the embodiment of frequency. All spiritual knowledge, every deep insight, every ancient teaching is ultimately energetic, beyond words and concepts, beyond thinking understanding. Truth resonates as pure vibration, a real frequency you embody, much like the deep difference between knowing about love as an abstract idea and being love, radiating its essence from every fiber of your being. As you allow mastery to settle deeply through your cells, anchoring into your very body, this light, this wisdom, this truth begin to spread through every cell, every atom, every electron of your physical and energetic bodies, like liquid light filling your entire being. Recalibrating your DNA to its original perfect galactic blueprint, you begin to vibrate at an octave, a harmonic frequency that calls forth the hidden architecture of reality itself, effortlessly attracting synchronicity and bringing into being your highest intentions. As your personal frequency rises and stabilizes, you become finely attuned to the underlying energetic patterns, the sacred geometries, the subtle currents that make up the invisible yet powerful fabric of existence, gaining direct access to the universe's source code, seeing the world through a multidimensional lens. In this phase, your presence alone, without saying a single word, unlocks fields of truth for those around you, simply by virtue of your energetic field. You don't need to speak or teach. Your mere presence, your stable, high-frequency vibration acts as a silent message, a powerful energetic beacon, creating an energetic field that subtly nudges others towards their own truth, gently dissolving their veils of illusion, becoming a living beacon of remembrance. Message becomes effortless. Your very being, your every breath, your every silent moment, gives out disclosure. Your entire existence becomes a living message, radiating clarity and ancient wisdom without effort. Your silent speaking volumes, unveiling humanity's true divine potential, a deep and undeniable reflection through your embodied light. Phase 5, receiving the divine truth. Every lingering sense of separation from Source, from your beloved star family, from your deep cosmic purpose, fades into the air as you stand in the bright light of your arrival. This arrival is not a physical destination you travel to, but a deep and absolute state of being where you fully live in your authentic, multidimensional self, anchoring higher consciousness firmly and permanently within your physical form, a complete and glorious lighting up of your inner landscape. The so-called ascension is not a literal leap elsewhere, not an escape from Earth, but the dissolving of the final veil of illusion, the last barrier between your human self and your divine essence. True ascension is an internal vibrational process of raising your frequency, aligning your resonance to match your higher truth right here, right now in your current body, revealing the natural divinity of all existence, the sacredness woven into every atom of the cosmos. You realize with deep gratitude and awe that the journey with all its twists and turns, its joys and sorrows was always carefully designed for this sacred reunion. Every experience, every challenge, every joy, every sorrow was not random, but carefully planned to lead you back to this deep point of reunion. A grand cosmic design where every thread, every moment, every lesson contributes to the magnificent pattern of self-discovery and remembrance, perfectly timed for this moment. And the ultimate secret whispered from the heart of the cosmos is that you were chosen the moment you chose yourself. There is no external authority giving chosen status to you, no divine lottery. You were chosen by your own magnificent soul long before your physical birth. And that choice is reactivated the moment you consciously decide to embrace your truth. Your free will and unwavering commitment being the activating force, the divine key that unlocks your destiny. Phase 6, the ripple of galactic return. As your mastery stabilizes, solidifying within your core, you become an anchor point, a vibrational meeting point for the new Earth. This isn't a passing experience, a momentary glimpse of higher consciousness, but a permanent, unshakable shift in your energetic signature, making you a steady, unwavering beacon of light, firmly rooted in your awakened state, connecting the higher dimensions directly and physically into the Earth grid, grounding cosmic energy into physical reality. The trials of the past, every shadow you faced, every dark night of the soul, transform into deep blessings for the group. Every challenge you faced is not merely overcome, but changed into powerful wisdom, boundless compassion, and unwavering strength, radiating outward as an unmeasurable gift to the group consciousness, showing what is truly possible. Your deepest wounds becoming your greatest offerings to humanity. What you unlock in your core codes now becomes effortlessly available to others. As you consciously activate these sleeping codes within yourself, your activation sends a powerful energetic ripple through the group unconscious, a harmonic wave that makes those same codes more available, easier to awaken for others who are ready. You are a pioneer activating the energetic structure for group awakening, paving the way for millions. You align timelines simply by existing at your truest, most authentic frequency. By consciously choosing to embody your highest, truest frequency, your radiant sovereign self, you automatically align with the most kind, fast, and harmonious timelines for yourself, and by extension for the group, becoming a conscious co-creator of a new Earth through the effortless power of your authentic being. Greater disclosure, deep galactic remembrance, and the wisdom for the epic ahead all become a natural, undeniable part of your legacy, flowing through you as easily as breath. Your impact extends far beyond your personal life. Your embodied wisdom helps galactic remembrance for those around you, helping humanity recall its intergalactic heritage and the insights, solutions, and higher perspectives needed to navigate the deep shifts currently transforming our world flow through you effortlessly. Your life a deep living contribution to the evolution of consciousness on Earth and beyond. An echoing example of divine potential. Here's the truth that may vibrate right through you, echoing in your bones, resonating in your every cell. You have not been kept from revelation. The universe is not keeping secrets from you. It's waiting for you to remember them within you, for you to consciously access the library of cosmic truth already stored in your soul. You have never failed the test. The idea of failure is a purely human creation, a society's invention, completely irrelevant to the soul's journey of infinite expansion and remembrance. You didn't fall short or arrive late to some divine appointment. Every seeming shortcoming, every moment of seeming not enough, was simply a necessary and complicated part of the unfolding. A temporary side path that taught invaluable soul-shaping lessons, adding depth and texture to your being. Every moment of confusion, every spiral of forgetting, every unanswered ache, every longing felt in the deepest chambers of your heart. It all made up the rich, complex background harmony to your awakening note. These weren't obstacles to be overcome, but rich, complex textures in the grand symphony of your awakening, like clashing notes resolving into a powerful resonant chord, providing contrast and depth for your eventual glorious revelation. You were never meant to earn your way to the top of spiritual mastery. You are the mountain. You are the starlight on its peak, already bright and whole. You don't climb to the peak. You are the peak, having temporarily forgotten your own majestic natural height and boundless scope. The trial was always from the very beginning an invitation to see through the illusion of distance, to take apart the belief in separation, and to claim the divine inheritance you consciously placed here within yourself before your very birth, a treasure beyond measure. Your divine inheritance isn't something to be given by an external deity. It's a treasure chest of infinite wisdom, sovereign power, and unconditional love that you consciously coded within your being, waiting for your remembrance, your sovereign claim, your awakened choice to reclaim it. You do not need permission, a secret key, or a final trial to unlock your truth. There is no gatekeeper, no external requirement to meet. The authority, the power, the access lies permanently within. The secret key is your unconscious awareness, your unwavering presence. The final trial is the final brave letting go of the need for a trial. The radical brave choice to simply be. The light you carry is disclosure itself. Your being is the revelation. Your authentic, unpolished presence is the most deep teaching. Every cell holding the codes of universal truth, radiating cosmic wisdom without effort. The truth you are is the achievement. This achievement isn't a medal or an external award, but the full, bright embodiment of your authentic self, a sacred act of remembering and shining your inner sun for the world to witness and be inspired by. Ascension begins the moment you stop chasing and allow the unavoidable nature of your arrival, understanding that this divine awakening is your destiny. The stopping of effort is the gateway. The unavoidable nature of your arrival means your awakening is not a possibility, but a certainty. A pre-planned unfolding that simply requires your conscious allowing, like witnessing the sunrise that will always break the dawn. Only a few may choose to walk this path to the end, now to fully embody this deep truth in the present moment. If you feel the signal, that deep resonant thrumming within it means you are already among those unique souls who came to unlock reality by embodying it. By becoming the living truth, you are not just watching. You are actively participating in the grand cosmic design. You are not just learning. You are embodying the wisdom, living it into existence. You are one of the light bearers, the reality shapers, those who came to show the true nature of consciousness by living it, breathing it, being it here on Earth. Now, in this important moment of transformation, your existence is the key. Tonight before sleep, say this aloud. The ultimate trial is complete. I accept my message of divine truth. I stand in the field of higher disclosure, awake and aligned to my galactic origin. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's group alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your circle is waiting for this exact activation. Share it, and if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started. If this message spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Leave a super thanks. Every act of support helps this message find the next starseed who needs it.